So let's talk about your month solo leveling. I know it has been 2 months since the teaser and also like 8 months since the trailer teaser. I want to talk about it, man. Now I'll mainly talk about two things: the changes and also the production or the animation. But let's talk about the changes. From the trusted, reliable source, Reddit, someone posted about all the changes that might happen. Keep in mind, this is leaks, so it's not gonna be 100% true. I'll talk about mainly 1 and 2 and also some other stuff. So the country will be changed from South Korea to Japan. Why is that? It's a bit complicated, but to summarize it, history between Korea and Japan is not really the greatest. In the manhwa, the Japanese was portrayed as the bad guy, and there was some anti-Japanese sentiment or some shit like that because of the two countries' history. Can't really say anything as a person who's not Japanese. I don't know how they feel or, you know, how frustrated they are about this adaptation. Japanese studios usually care more about their Japanese audience rather than their overseas audience, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Maybe a bit of both. Now, let's talk about the main character's name change. From leaks, Sun Jin-woo name will be changed to Shin Mizushino from the Japanese light novel version of Solo Leveling. I want to add this. From Yeman? I'm sorry about your name, bro. No hate. From Yeman's short, you see there was a screenshot of a name Shun Mizushino from what I assume is the announcement video for Solo Leveling. I did my due diligence and looked at the video. I can't see the name Shun Mizushino. All I can see is the name Sun Jin-woo and his character sheet that looks the same from the teaser or the trailer, whatever you call it. Also, all the other characters' names are still the same from the manhwa. I don't know if this is gonna be in the anime, but it's from the announcement, okay? Judging from the information we see right now, they're probably gonna go with the manhwa. I mean, this and this is not the same. I'm not saying the nationality will not change, saying that the source material is probably going to be the manhwa one. Now, let's talk about production. A1 Pictures. They have done a lot of shows. I think if you know anime studios, you probably know who A1 is. With recent shows like 86, Kaguya-sama Season 3, Like Horse Recoil, just to name a few. Now, I know some people would be like, why is Mappa not animating it, or Ufotable not animating it? Shut the fuck. The two anime that stands out in terms of action, and Saku of course, is SEO Alicization, War of Underworld, and Fate Apocrypha. Of course, they have done a lot of good action animated shows, but these two stand out the most. Just to preface, I know it's staff team, not mainly the studio, but you know, yeah. Fate Apocrypha. Being a Fate show is not a surprise that it's good looking and having a lot of great animators working on it. And SAO. In my opinion, War of Underworld, especially Part 2, was the best looking show that A1 has produced animation-wise. The effects, the fights, and also having Yoshihiro Kanno and Kentaro Waki's working together to make some very, very awesome cuts. If you don't know what they did these cuts. Now, let's transition to the Solo Leveling staff team. With the limited amount of information from the staff team that we have right now, we have Tomoko Sudo as the character design. She usually does AD and key animation work and also does some character designs, maybe 1 or 2, but I have no complaints for now. Hiroki Sawano is doing the music. Of course, most of you guys know who he is. He worked on Attack on Titan. That's literally all you need to know. Noboru Kimura as series composition has a lot of experience as series composition in a number of shows, and the director being Shunsuke Nakashige, which has only directed a show called Megami Ryu no Ryubu-kun. It was an ecchi anime. Judging from the staff we have right now, there's nothing really that stands out the most apart from Hiroki Sawano, but there's one thing. In the teaser, you see this cut. Judging from the smear work and how the beam moves, it probably is Yoshihiro Kanno who animated it. I'm like 80% sure. I did mention him before a bit ago. He's the more well-known action animation director working on shows like Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, being action and effects animation director. He corrected a lot of cuts and also did this cut. Action animation director for the two new SAO movies. Action AD'd, storyboarded, and key animated some episodes in Alicization, War of Underworld Part 1 and Part 2. Did some stuff in Parasite, and a lot of AD and key animation work in Hunter x Hunter. With him on the show as action animation director, and also if he animates some stuff, hopefully. We'll definitely have some good fight scenes. But will it be good for solo leveling? I don't know. Now, the concerning parts. The producers. In recent times, Aniplex is notorious for rushing anime. The first show that got hit by it was 86 from my knowledge, although it was still a masterpiece thanks to the staff team. With 3 shows from winter 2023 under their belt that has not finished airing, being Nier, Misfit, and Ayakashi Triangle. With only Demon King and Ayakashi Triangle being the only show that has any information continuing the broadcasting, which is terrible. Now the other one. Crunchyroll have produced all of the manhwa adaptation so far, being God of High School, Tower of God, and Noblesse. All of them having their own flaws and problems. God of High School, although having some great animation sequences, was brought down by the bad pacing, the wedding episode, and also wanting to adapt over 100 chapters in 12 episodes. Maybe that's gonna happen to Haikyuu. Please don't. Tower of God probably the best one out of the 3, but lacked the production side. Nothing bad about the animation, but it's nothing good to write home about. And can we just not talk about Noblesse? And that's probably it for the most part. Thank you for watching the video. If I messed up on some stuff, please leave a comment, because I'm brain dead. And also if you like this video, please leave a like. And yeah, will solo leveling shake the anime industry for their crazy animation? Or will it just be a good animated power fantasy show? Won't tell, won't tell.